Welcome to Remembering Our Spirits, May 30th, 2023, from the book Around the Year with Emmett Fox, May 30th. My father passed in June of 2020. Today would have been his 92nd birthday, and I want to take a moment and honor him because he was my person. I'm so grateful for the man that my father was and for the woman that he believed I was here to be. Took me a while to get there, and he believed in me while I was making my way to believing and loving myself. Thanks, Dad. Happy birthday. May 30th, 2023. Rough road. Everyone on the spiritual path has found that it happens occasionally in the early years, and not often then, that he suddenly finds himself or almost or quite unable to pray. Often it seems that he cannot get any sense of contact with God. This naturally depresses him and sometimes leads to greater fear and almost to despair. Now, these severe reactions are not necessary once you know that everyone gets through them. The trouble is caused by overdoing. You have been praying too long or too hard, or you have been giving too much time to spiritual work exclusively instead of having other interests in your life too. It is really a condition of staleness and psychological congestion. The medieval mystic called these times seasons of dryness and suffered severely because they believed them to be sinful. The remedy is not to struggle, but to know that the dryness will surely pass and your spiritual joy will return. If you cannot pray, do not try, but think, God is so good that I need not pray. He will take care of me anyway. Of course, this itself is a wonderful prayer. On a long motor toute, it sometimes happens that you come upon a piece of rough road. For hundreds of miles, the going has been perfect, but now you are shaken and bumped badly. But you do not worry because you know for certain that it will only last for a few miles. Indeed, there is probably a notice saying, pavement ahead. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalms 35. There have been times in my life, in the 30 years. Oh! I just spilled my water. I'm going to keep going. There have been times, because accidents happen in life, there have been times in the 30 years since my near-death experience that I have felt like I've had no conscious contact with God. It's really, really disheartening. I don't know that I agree it's because I'm over-practicing or praying too much. That's not my experience. It may very well be yours, and I look forward to hearing what your experiences are. My experiences are that I have put down the practice using my spiritual tools. And that gets me further and further out of conscious contact with God. So my spiritual fitness, just like my physical fitness, is hampered. Rough roads are part of life. They are. Whether or not you have a really uber spiritual practice, and you are experiencing and accepting and receiving conscious contact with God 23/6, which is pretty great, then you still will have challenging times in your life. When I have really, really difficult times, I have a few spiritual advisors and trusted people in my life whom I get to rely upon their relationship with God. When mine feels completely empty and I'm disconnected. We are truly meant to connect our spirits. And there are many ways for those connections. I really look forward to hearing about your connections. And now I'm going to go change my pants because I spilled my water. And as always, keep the best for you. Let go of the rest. Keep what resonates for you. Discard what doesn't. Have a blessed day.